Hello, gals. Welcome to another stroll with Becca. And Winnie and Beetle, they're around here somewhere. Today, let's talk about getting sober. Like, if you've tried to quit drinking many times and failed, then actually the question still remains, how do you quit drinking and succeed, like for good? Because if you had been able to do that, you wouldn't probably be listening to me. It's an interesting question, and one that I wish I'd known the answer to all those years when I was struggling, like 30. I hate even thinking about it. It's like, can you believe that I wasted over 30 years of my life struggling to quit and failing? Well, I did. I'm not the only one. We're over 40. We've been trying to do this for a while. So how do you quit drinking for the last time and actually be done with it and get on with your life no more? Well, I'm here to tell you that the things that we've tried in the past didn't work, and so you can stop trying them. So that's the first thing. The biggest mistake we make is we just keep trying the same thing that we've tried a million times. And that is usually, there's a few things, but usually the first one is we just decide, I've had enough. This is the end. And it's usually in the morning. We just make an internal decision. We might write it down or shift it a little bit, but it's just you, me, and my brain, or you and your brain saying, enough's enough. It doesn't work. Let me put it this way. If you could quit by just doing that, you wouldn't be here listening to me. You'd quit and get on with your life, and it'd be all over. Happy days are here, right? It doesn't work. Look at this. I'm going to show you what's going on down here. I got a puppy, kitty, and another puppy. I'm loved. Look at this. Hello, everybody. I'm tripping over pets. So to stay focused, if we could do that, we would do it, and it would be over with, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. So the first thing we have to do is stop trying to talk ourselves out of drinking by using our own mind, which is the same thing that got us into this mess. So that's number one. Number two, okay, well, if we're not going to just try and decide and convince ourselves otherwise, then what can we do? What can we do? Well, we got to have a stop here and say hello to the little puppy. There he is. Beetle's having a swim. Oh yeah, he loves the water. These pets just make me so happy. Oh, here comes the cat. All right, carrying on. If we can't just quit by talking to ourselves, the obvious answer is we need help from others. And I know you knew I was going to say that. And I don't just say it so you'll join my coaching program. You don't have to join my program, but you need to join somebody, somewhere. That's why the 12-step programs have been around for almost 100 years. They started in 1935. 35, that's 90 years. Why? Because people get together, support each other, and help each other get sober. Now, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but nothing's going to last for 90 years if it doesn't work. And what makes it work? I would argue not so much the steps as what they call the fellowship. And I know a lot about these programs because I spent enough time in those rooms to know. It's the fellowship. It's the fact that there are other people there, you feel supported, and you've got some sort of accountability. So if that's the solution, then go do that. I'm not trying to talk you into joining me, my dear. I'm trying to talk you into getting the help you need. Now, if you've tried that and that didn't work for various reasons, then obviously you have to find some other way, somebody else to help you. Yes, of course, that's what I do. But I just want you, all I want to convince you of today, if I'm here to convince you of anything, which that's not really what I do, is that you do need help. Stop trying to talk yourself out of drinking because you're just breaking your own heart over and over and over again. It won't be different this time. It'll just be more of the same. And every time that happens, it's disheartening, discouraging. That's when depression seriously sets in. I spoke to a woman this morning who, like me, had actually tried a feeble but suicide attempt nonetheless. I mean, she didn't really want to die, and neither did I, but I got there many times where I just thought, I can't live like this anymore, and I don't know how to break free, right? We don't want to get to that point. So you need help. You need help. So today, I'd like you to just accept that. Just accept the fact that you need help. And then instead of asking yourself, how can I do this differently? Ask yourself, who do I want to help me? That's it. And then make a decision and then get that help and then start. That's how you do this. That is how you do it. And I'm here to tell you it works. If you're interested in my help, go to the description of this video, tap the link, book a call with me, and we'll talk it through. I don't do pushy sales calls, but I am happy to hear your story and tell you how I can help you get sober. Thanks for coming. See you next time.